In this ukulele review, we're going to go over one of my favorite Ohana concert ukuleles. This one's all solid mahogany. This one is a CK-35G. Hey, just sounds like the video you just heard. Anyway, welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and this is a review of the Ohana CK-35G. This is one of my favorite models that Ohana produces. We'll talk about them in a second. But first of all, if you haven't done so already, wait, what do we do here? Why would you subscribe? You don't even know what we do. We do ukulele tutorials, reviews, challenges, giveaways, as well as some Guitarlele and Baritone. Please subscribe, turn on that bell notification. All right, so this right here, CK-35G, I'll tell you what that means in a second, but you can get this and a whole line of these. I'll talk about the line of the 35 series at store.ukelikethepros.com, your #1 site for all your ukulele needs. All right, we're going to go over the specs. I'm going to do some playing. I want to get your opinion on what you think of this instrument. Maybe you have one or one of the different variations. They come in a lot of variations for this video. If you do, leave a comment below. Let's do a little playing, and we'll dive right into the specs. All right, so hopefully I'm trying to slow it down a little bit for you so you can really kind of hear the great, lush, rich sound that this has. So why do I like, well, first of all, thanks for smashing that like button. But first of all, I love Ohana in, like, this is where they shine to me in this all solid wood. It's not crazy expensive, which is nice, but I love the solid wood. If you know my videos, you know how much I love solid wood. So to get the all solid mahogany in this great price point is fantastic. And I think this is where, like I said, Ohana really shines in this solid, especially the mahogany. The mahogany is, I love their mahogany, the sound of it. Just typically, like, mahogany is a hardwood. That's why, like, almost every neck in the ukulele world is made of mahogany. But the mahogany they use for this 35 series always, to me, just has a really nice warm, lush sound, considering, one, this is a concert and it has a high G on it. So really nice sound. All right, let's check this out. So we do have the nice solid mahogany top. They just have a real simple rosette here, and they do have the purfling. That purfling is that black and white lines that go around the body. Really nice, just a little subtle touch on this. By the way, the G, gloss. That's why, so this is the gloss version. I'll talk to you about all the different versions Ohana has. Actually, you got the solid top, then you have solid sides, and you do have the binding here. Nice binding, kind of makes it really nice, kind of a nice wood binding they use on here. And you do have the solid back as well. Look at that. Really pretty, all solid wood. Now, I know a lot of people, because I get so many calls from my store.ukelikethepros.com about, well, like, you know, besides the wood grain, like, I want to hear how each one sounds. Yes, each one does sound different, for sure. But to be honest with you, I think the sound is very consistent from instrument to instrument of this line, especially this 35 line. So yeah, even though one might have a little more bass or a little bit more treble, I think the tone of these things is going to loosen up, right? That's what happens with this wood. These are all brand new instruments. So as you play them more, as the wood adapts to whatever environment you're in, you know, wherever you're at in the world, because we do ship worldwide, then I think that, ukulele is going to become yours and you're going to love the sound of it. And I'll talk about humidifiers in a way. It's really important with this solid wood stuff. All right, so we got all solid body, concert size. Let me do a little more playing. We'll go over the nut width, the length, and any other details that I can remember to give you here in this video. that's just a little adaptation of one of my fingerstyle mastery pieces that you can get at ukelikethepros.com. We have great fingerstyle courses, beginning, intermediate to advanced, and also a fantastic pre-member. Make sure to membership, excuse me, voice is a little sore today, but over at ukelikethepros.com. All right, so we got the solid mahogany neck as well. Even though it's just a little bit of a lighter color than the body, it's still solid mahogany. You do have the open tuners here, which is really nice. I like how they got the head plate on this thing. So instead of just having a mahogany, they got the nice head plate. It's got a little bit of the wood binding on it as well. You got the Ohana here, and then you have the 1 3/8. That's real typical for a concert, 1 3/8 right here. And then you do have the 15-inch scale length, obviously measuring from the inside of the nut to the saddle. And then they have a nice hardwood here on the fretboard. So like I said, great sounding ukulele. What do you think of it so far? The way it looks, the way it sounds. Remember I was telling you earlier that this 35 line, they got a lot of options in. So what I like about this thing, and I know this because I sell a lot at my stores, they got the baritone size, they got the tenor size, they got the concert size, and they got the soprano size, all in this 35 series, which is all solid wood. And then they have some options like the gloss, that's the G. So if you had a 35 CK-35, that's it. That's just a satin finish. The 35G is a gloss finish. The 35GC would be the gloss finish with a cutout, and then the 35GCE would be the cutout gloss with the pickup. Okay, so lots of variation. This one is just a real nice, simple one. No pickup, no cutaway, just a nice full sound with this Concert CK-35. All right, let me do one more thing. Let me do one more playing. I want to talk to you about humidifiers. Super important with this instrument. I don't care where you live in the world. A little Leonard Cohen hallelujah, by the way. I have a tutorial for it. Actually, I'm about to film it. I might do it today. I'm not sure if my voice can hold up. But check that out if you like that song, Hallelujah. I do have a great tutorial either now or coming real soon here on YouTube. All right, so humidifiers, really important. So whether you get this from me or not, and I hope you do, because the #1 Ohana dealer, is that you get a humidifier. This is solid wood. So no matter where you live, you may say, I have good humidity, or not too high, not too low. I still get a humidifier. We have Bovettas, we have Oasis. The nice thing about the Bovettas is they're two-way, so they absorb humidity and they release it. So if you're not sure, like I'm not sure if I'm in a dry area or a wet, or it's kind of all over the place, get the Bovetta. They last a few months. When they're done, throw them away, put a new one in. They're only like $5-6, super cheap. But you want to keep the humidity about 49%. Anything like this, solid wood, just trust me. I've seen horror stories of wood coming back cracked, having to be replaced because the humidity dropped down to 30, 20, 15, 10, 0%. That's bad too. The other way too, if it's really wet, the glue could start coming out of this too if it's really super high humidity. So you want to control the humidity with all your solid wood ukuleles like this one right here. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. I hope you learned a little something, got a little taste of this Ohana CK-35 series. Again, this is a 35G, the one with the gloss. Store.ukelikethepros.com. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. And I guess that's going to do it for me here. Thanks for the smashing and the like button, the comments, and subscribing to the channel. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you next time.